Seems like they're trying to put a fight together right now between Elvis Rodriguez versus Lindolfo Delgado. It's gonna be an interesting matchup. Elvis Rodriguez has been in some tough matchups lately on some top ranked cards. Delgado's coming in with a lot of power, a lot of experience. This is gonna be a huge tough matchup for Elvis Rodriguez and both Delgado. Um, these guys are looking to have a step up fight. They've been waiting to have opportunity at a opponent that's formidable, and both of these guys are going to be a huge challenge for each other. I think that Elvis Rodriguez definitely has been in some tough fights lately where he's been working on a lot of different things, and now he's going to have a chance to showcase that at a high level. And when you're a boxer at this level, you definitely want to be able to push your competition up to the next level, and also you also want to be able to compete at a high level, and you got to prepare for that. I think the preparation that Elvis had, he definitely needed. With him being able to have that instead of trying to jump straight into a Sabril Matias fight last year, a lot of people wanted Elvis Rodriguez to be in the Sabril Matias fight last year, and I felt like he definitely should have not chosen that fight. And if you looked at, I don't know if this was the last performance he had or the performance before that, but it was one of his last two performances he had in 2024. He was a bit sloppy, and he needed that experience. He had to recover from a hard shot that he took, and the opponent he was facing was a very tough opponent. And Delgado's been in some tough fights recently too. I know I seen him in 2023 against Clarence Booth on a card in Arizona, and a couple of other fights too since then. He's been in there with some tough guys. Delgado's definitely going to be trying to take Rodriguez up out of there. He's not going to try to play around. This is a huge fight for him too. If he can get Rodriguez, especially by knockout, this will put him in a different category like these other boxers are, especially at 140. 140 is a very loaded weight class right now. And if you can get in there and make some things happen and change some things up, you'll definitely be somebody who's running that weight class easy. And a lot of people are overlooking Elvis Rodriguez just because his name haven't been popping up. But Delgado, he's a lot more overlooked as well, just because of the age, the experience, the things he's been able to do over the last 2 years. I think he's put himself in a great place to actually compete against Elvis and be prepared. Like, to be honest with you, he's going to be the favorite going into this fight. On the outside looking in, I don't think it's going to be a one-sided fight. I think it's going to be a 50-50 fight. I think Elvis going to give him a hard time. He's going to come to fight. He knows what time it is. This is going to be a do-or-die fight as far as who's going to be the next man up at that weight class. Who's going to be the guy that's going to be able to jump to these big fights. As far as like main events, talking about the real big main events fights. We got a lot of guys like Isaac Cruz and Jose Ramirez. They just came off a loss. They're trying to get an opportunity. And if they're able to get another loss, two in a row, those kind of opponents, maybe you have guys like Delgado and Rodriguez slide in. It's a lot of options at 140. Definitely has to be one of the deepest divisions still in boxing. If those guys are able to stick around in those divisions and not move up any further, it will definitely cause a lot of problems when it goes to guys trying to keep belts, keep position, rankings. But it's a very good fight that can happen. They're looking to make it. It's not finalized, but it's definitely something they're looking to make right now.